Hey guys, I'd rather decide to make a video right now, so why not? However, there's something wrong with my TV and I don't know what it is. So here you can look at it. What is happening to it? Okay, so it says press select property or not. Wait a minute, no, select the proper location for your TV. On top it says like right there or something. And then on the middle one, it says press channel up for store mode. And then the other one says press channel down for home mode. And I don't even know what's going on. Like I just wake up very, very early, and I'm like, I just wanna see what's on the internet and look what's up on Twitter or anything else. But I didn't go on Twitter. I went on YouTube and watched some Chachaverse videos. Now the reason why I watched Chachaverse is, well, a pretty explainable reason. It's because that, one, it's like for people who can't animate on like an iPad or iPhone, and two, it's like something about it is really good about it because for people who just really want to animate can actually just animate on there and stuff, just like make their own clothes on Chachaverse. I think that Chachaverse is one of the most better kind of gacha. I usually call them Chacha because it's like chibi and stuff like that, and that it's actually like anime, but it's usually pronounced gacha. But I usually pronounce it like Cha-cha. And whoever wants me to pronounce it the right way, then I don't really want to. I'm gonna do my own pronunciation. And if you force me, then, well, that's somebody right there. And some of you who are subscribed to me, thank you. And Cheyenne, thank you for subscribing to me and all the others who did. But however, some of them just didn't really pop up for me or not. Probably did. I'll probably look on Gmail right after this. And on the bottom, it says home mode is for saving energy and reducing power. I'm gonna go over consumes. I don't even know how to pronounce that because it has a P in there. There you go. You can fully see it. And it'll just probably go all the way to the other consumption. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it. And then the other part says this setting qualifies for Energy Star. And then it says something for store mode. Store mode is for the retail display setup. And however, this almost helps me because I didn't even know what to do and stuff, and it just got very bad. Because it didn't even let the TV go to its channels or anything. I could even be watching if it was on. I don't even know when the new Invader Zim movie is coming on. But if it was on right now, then I'm like, I could be watching that right now. Because I don't want to, like, wait for, like, hours and hours for it to get set up, and then all of a sudden it's over. But I wouldn't notice because it's probably, like, coming in 2019, or probably this year, too. But, however, this kind of helps me because, it's like directions in something. But what doesn't really help me all that much is that it's not like doing anything for me. It's like doesn't know. I don't even know what to even do on this. Like here, I'll probably do an example because I just want to show you. So I'm gonna do like down mode, down to home mode, whatever. And then when I do that, then it says, please connect all antennas and signals to the jacks and terminals. Okay, I have speech problems, so this is why that I'm pronouncing it like that. Make sure all of your, they still spelled your wrong. At first they spelled like your kind of like that, and then there's this. Also it says make sure all of your equipment is switched on. Press channel up or down for channel signal search. And then here's this, to avoid signal interference when searching for channels using an indoor antenna. Place the antenna at least 3 feet away from TV. Now, for some reason, I don't even have antennas for this. This is a different TV, not the old kind of TVs. Man, what is wrong with this? What is wrong with this year? Like, why are they doing this? This is 2018, not the 90s. In the 90s, you got TVs that were so much different. They had antennas and stuff. Like 2 of them, probably. Yeah, 2 of them. And then now, here's new TVs doing the same exact thing as they did like in the 90s or 80s. Man. Oh, somebody's knocking. That could be Aiden. Little AA. Little AA's a little kid. He's a little toddler. He's a toddler. Now, to you guys who are new, you get to see my kitty. This one is Cheeto. And I'm going to show you his brother. This one is Nacho. What are you doing? What? What are you doing? Are you lazy? Are you a lazy cat? Do you want to grow up being lazy and act like a pervert to me? No, the reason why I said pervert because he cleans his brother the same way that he loves on me. Like, sometimes he would like bite me like on the middle of the neck and like right here too. He would like lick my cheek. And he would also try to bite my eyelashes. They're still long and furry. I got like a pimple right by it. Oh. I don't care. Who cares about pimples? I don't. Well, I do, because that whenever my family members try to pop it, then I'm like, no, because I just don't want to get hurt. Like getting your pimple popped. Don't hold, like if you try to hold that pressure in, like from your emotion, it's kind of like this, like screaming, like holding that scream in, it's gonna make you cry or something. Like every time when I do that, it just makes me downright cry and stuff, like tears coming down my eyes. And it just really doesn't help you at all. But what does help you is moving. But the only problem is that you can't move when somebody's popping your pimple. Because if you do move, then how are they gonna get it? Like, in a video, it's actually done that before. I'm like on the ground sitting. I don't even know what to even do anymore with my TV. It's like that it's broken. Outside! This is what my backyard looks like. Plus, I never even got to let you see it. There could be like dogs coming out there or something, but not right now. There is 8 dogs that come out here, which one of them is not our whole family. One of them is like for one of my stepsisters, and her dog is just a regular Chihuahua, and her name is Daisy. And then there is Yukon. I nicknamed him Yuki. He's my sister-in-law's dog. He still acts like a puppy even though when he looks like an adult dog. And then there is Chevy, my mother's dog, that likes to snore on my mom on a pillow or something. I usually pronounce it pillow. I wonder what you guys pronounce it like. But I usually just say pillow, like P-E instead of P-I. I don't know why that I would rather pronounce it like that, but it's just how I like to pronounce things, and don't judge me. And some of your comments I probably wouldn't see or not. So thank you all for subscribing to me. And like there could be like, okay, so one time, well yesterday there were like a whole bunch of turkeys out there, like a flock of turkeys. And there were like a lot of them, except that it wasn't like a very big one, like it would just, like, it's not like as big as the backyard, it's like as big as something else. Probably like a little fence for like babies or something. Like not for like actual babies. I mean as in like baby animals, like kittens, deer, horses, like a farm, like any farm animals. Even though that deer aren't farm animals, I wish that they were considered as farm animals, because basically they're like in the horse family, I think. Yeah, they have to be in the horse family because that they look a lot like horses. Except for one problem. They also look like dogs too, except that they don't hunt. But what's really interesting about deer is that they eat like goats. They're exactly like goats. When you see a goat, then you're like, this goat eats everything, and that's what a goat does. It eats like almost anything that you give it. Like probably like fabric or a toy, like anything that you could imagine. When you give that goat something, like a piece of food that they think that is food, like if they like see something interesting and if they eat it, then that's what deer do. Except I'm not even sure if they even eat everything like goats do. But they like eat chicken, the bones from a chicken. Like, you know how like fried chicken, like any type of chicken that you can imagine that has a bone, like when you throw it out for the deer, then the deer eats it. You can probably see it, but I would not see it because I'm just always in this room. Basically, when you're like me, then this is almost like prison, except that you're forcing yourself to be like a prison. It's like, okay, I don't know how to say anything. Like how that you're, like when you're a teen, you get trapped in your mind, you get stress issues, and everything else is just bad. And then you get the stress of people bullying you, because that you probably are in high school by now, some of you. But yeah, that's what I have on myself right now. Sometimes stress issues, mostly like the pimple popping, because I do not like pimple popping. Except I think I would actually like it when I'm the one who's picking the pimples. But mostly it's kind of like for mothers, it's like their job to pick pimples. It's like if they want to like get a career in pimple popping. Yeah, my pronouncing issues are not a part of my stress, at least, but I do hate it too. It's a little bit of stress, but not a whole lot. And then here's this. There's ADHD, that's a stress problem. Except I don't really have as much as the bad things to it. I think I actually have social anxiety because of it. The reason why I'm saying social anxiety, because like when you're a teen in your room, just you feel like that you are not trapped, you're just in your sanctuary. But then again, sometimes it just feels like that you're trapped and that you just don't know what to do. And yeah, I know, I got John Cena. It's my poster that I had like a long time ago. I still have it till this day. I think it was like in the 2000s that my half-sisters got it at, or probably like somewhere else. Probably like in the 20s. And then there is like something else. And it's kind of complicated of why would 20 go last if there is the 2000s. Like, the 2000s would probably have to last. However, there is something like this. When you're me and stuff, then you have a friend that you love and care about, but then again, that friend doesn't really act like a friend at all. It just acts like a depressing person that just would rather hang out with the other group that she is in. And I am talking about her, but for the reason why I am, because of something. Now, I'm probably gonna upload that computer thing, or probably it's uploaded like right now. I'm not even sure. I also have another account that's like Cheeto and Nacho. Cheeto and Nacho. It's like based around my cats because I love them. And however, if you and sometimes that friend that you have that is depressed, she sometimes would do something. Like when you're going to make a video and when you're with her, then she's like, can I do my intro? Can I do everything that I would rather do? Like, she's asking permission to do like the video herself on my account. And then I say, no. Because it's my phone and my videos and my stuff that I do for these videos. And sometimes you just don't want people to do stuff that you would rather want to do. I'm like pacing over here because that's how I like focus and how I know he's sleeping right now. And he's so adorable doing it. This one, that one and the other one was actually taken from their mother too early. And I think that's what you call it because this one suckles on me. Like he suckles on my shirt. Like any shirt that I have on, it doesn't matter. He's still gonna do it. And then you see for what happens to other things. The other stress problem is these adorable angels. They may be adorable angels, but no matter what the cost, it's going to be like this. They're going to go on your bed, and they are going to mess everything up over here. Like, I had like stuff all up there earlier, like that stuff. And then there's this. They destroy that stuff, but they don't actually destroy it. They just push it down. That's what a cat does. And then they do that too. They do the same thing to that, and when they do it to my coloring pencils up there for where my finger is at, when they do that to my coloring pencils, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I need this somewhere else. And what's kind of funny is that they purposely put this in a bowl. They purposely put their balls in a bowl. I don't think that I'm talking about actual men's whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like for cats, like cat bowls. I don't even know what to say anymore because this is just awkward. I'm like the master of being awkward. Plus, his favorite is actually the pink one. And what's also sad about it is that you can't really see it because I think that my parents cleaned my room once. But in here was a bunch of those things that were on those little orange balls. Like they were orange, pink, blue, whatever. I think that there was a blue. I'm not sure if there was a blue, but what I know is that there was actually a green too. And then here's this. You see the little things on there at first. And then a while later, like a day later, when you see that ball, then all the spikes are off. But there's like 2 or 3 left, or 4. And then this is me. Why the heck would you destroy your balls like this? And oh, it sounds so weird doing it. Oh, it's so bad. What? Am I cringe? Am I becoming cringe? Am I? And honestly, I love them playing with it and then just grabbing it with their mouths. But sometimes you just gotta know that sometimes cat toys can actually be keeping too. Like, I usually keep a lot of things. Somewhat cat toys, a little bit. Like, all I know is that I have like this little ball that's for like a cat, and I just put that stuff in my drawer. Okay, here. I just found one of them. It's like clear or whatever. Okay, here it is. You see that reflection? That's what it looks like. This is the little stuff. And yet again, I'm putting something in my drawer. Like, when you see me do this stuff, and you're like, what the heck? Or probably that meme. I'm spitting on my phone, stop it. I got this from Abby. This thing. At first I got like the mermaid. There was like a mermaid one. And then Brooke wanted that. And she said that I would give you one of them and then a drawing. And yet again, guess what happened to the drawing? It wasn't there. Plus, Abby put one of my art on Facebook. She's like in high school right now. And yay! And yeah. And you'll never know what's gonna happen next in the next day of the school year. Oh, what did I eat? Probably my stomach acid. I don't usually eat a lot, but even though I should. Olivia doesn't eat a lot because of her troubles, but eating can actually be comforting too. Like if you would ever want to feel comfortable eating something, you would have to eat like sweets. And when you see me with a lot of sweets down the road, except I'm not the one who goes for walks. I'm the one who stays in her room, no matter what the costs. If you force me to come out, then I'll just come out, because I actually do need that fresh air. But if there was ever a time for a reason why that I would rather stay in, it's because, one, I can get like sad a lot. 2, my thoughts on something and I just want to pace. And I'm like, I want to pace. And then there's a lot of other things which I can't really animate. I wish I could, but I just can't, because like whatever it's called, a desktop, whatever it's called. It's like one of those things that you usually see. It's like for people who would rather do like digital art instead of like traditional. I do traditional art more than digital, because digital is so hard. Like, 1, I went on my iPad. 2, I found FlipaClip. I didn't even know if that was even on the App Store, so then I got it. And what do you know? When I tried to draw some of my art, it was so bad. I couldn't even draw like a single circle. It was so bad. Like, what the heck is wrong with this thing? And if you're me and if you try to like do digital art on a computer, it would still be hard. You wouldn't even get to draw a circle because that you got like a mouse, and it's just so hard. And I try to draw as good as I would rather wanted to. And what do you know? What I expected was this. It had like the biggest nose ever. This was like digital art for others. And everybody in the class was so good at it. They did a lot for it, and they were like, wow. It was like that they were little professionals. And I was little that time. And this was like kindergarten or something. And this was like for the central school. And that stuff is gone. Man, what is wrong with people these days? Why do they have to keep closing everything? What about like making orphanage or an adoption, like an animal adoption center for that? Instead of just like making it for like homes and stuff. Like there could even be like more things out there than just people looking for homes. But every day a person becomes an adult, and you learn something too. And sometimes when you're a teen, you just don't get what learning is anymore. You just don't get for what the feeling of learning is. Because that it's your age, and also because of being a teen, you are just lazy. There could be the strict people that just make you get up every day, or even like if they even treat you in the army, if there was like the Civil War, they would like treat you if you were like in a Civil War. Kind of like for what I'm trying to explain, that if your parents were like very strict, they will treat you like that you're supposed to be in a war, and that you're trying to do something about it. And then there's another strict thing that is like for religious people. And for what happens to me whenever I see something like that, it's okay. I don't care. But if it's somebody who's being so religious and strict that you just can't take it anymore, and when you're 16, then just move out immediately. Become a street person. Become somebody like a singer, like somebody that is popular and stuff. Go on YouTube and make YouTube videos. And if you're looking for somebody who's trying to make your decision, that's exactly for who I am. I can't decide anything. Like whenever I'm trying to like decide for what food I would rather want, then it could be like a craving or something else. But sometimes when you're in Shark Week, you just can't decide at all. And Shark Week is for ladies, not men. There's a lot of reasons why, and I would rather not tell you. Probably just like Google it or something. But if your parents would see you doing that, then just no. Just don't do it. I don't care what you do, because I'm not the one who's making you decide everything else. But not only that, but also when you're mean, when there is your friend wanting to make a video with you, then you can say yes or no. Rather, if you would rather want to do it because that's your friend and that's somebody who you're close to. But if you just don't want to, like I would rather not want to, then yeah, you just don't want to. You just say, no thanks, I would rather just do it at home. Even though that they wouldn't be at your house. Like I don't want to say the truth here or say anything bad about my friend's family. But the only thing is that they can't keep responsible for another child, but that's not really my fault. It almost is because I'm just a very chatty person. I love to say stuff, like I would love to chat with somebody like Jack. And what I'm saying is Jacksepticeye. Because of Jack, he was actually the one who helped others and did PMA. I don't know what I'm gonna title this. PMA, I'm trying to say PMA and then I pronounce it wrong. I have speech problems, don't judge me. And if somebody does, then get off of my channel now or else I'll call the police on ya. I don't even know where you live, so why not? Because I just don't really know who you are. And if you're like an adult watching this, then I am sorry if you went on the wrong channel. And if somebody is trying to look up my YouTube channel, and if you say that somebody's trying to do that, then tell that person that if they're trying to find my channel, I always put Caitlin's apostrophe Z instead of like the full name, or else it would just say you're pronouncing something wrong. And then here's this. When somebody's like putting in Caitlin's catting around, then here's the one thing that you would see on like a computer, a phone, or anything else. You would see this. You would see Caitlin's with an apostrophe S instead of a Z, and then it says cattering around instead of Caitlin's catting around. And this is my reaction. Whoever did this, please stop. And for that reason is because I need my name, my YouTube name, to get more sensible. But not because I put an apostrophe Z and catting around, but because of for what I wish to have in YouTube. Just put it there. Don't say cattering around. Don't say apostrophe S. Google, do what you need to do. Do it for somebody who has an actual YouTube channel. Because if that person wants to look up my YouTube name, then just put it there. And whenever I spell my name like that, then it's always right, except it does do that. It says the same exact thing. You pronounce something wrong, and then it just puts my name there. It puts my channel there, like my face, my avatar face there. And whoever drew that, then congratulations, I used that picture for the sake of having that picture. Plus, I don't even know how to even do that for my channel. One of my old profile pictures was actually one of these fangirls, one of these baldy fangirls that was actually gonna do killing videos. I'm sorry, I need to get some breath. It's because that when you're like talking a lot, then you like lose breath immediately. If I'm like talking too fast, then just tell me. It could be 1, I'm excited, 2, I'm losing breath and I need to do something about it. And then 3 is something else. There's no 3, there's just 2. Sadly. Plus, do you know what's... I'm so weird. I still have these types of movies. This was like old or something. I bet it's still good. It has to be still good or else. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Boy Who Cried Werewolf. Yawning again. So, Boy Who Cried Werewolf. This was on Nickelodeon. Hi! Do you just love him? Do you just love my little Nacho? Okay, so if any of you know who Yub is, he used to be called Yub Plays one time. And this was one of his old videos. Ever since when you're a YouTuber, sometimes you change. But for that reason is because that you're just trying to be yourself. The reason why that some of these people are saying that PK Russell has changed, because I've seen one of his old videos where he had his hair brown instead of blonde, like a banana or like a nacho cheese. Like, you could even call him a lemon and he doesn't even care about it. But what he does care about is that you just called him something like that for no reason. Well, for the reason is because of his hair. You shouldn't judge people from their hair. You shouldn't judge people by anything. You should just like get to know each other. And if you want to judge something about them, or like put in an opinion about for what they like. So, here is some opinions that I've put out in a video. That's not even mine. This person was actually somebody who's a nice person, I think. But when you put out your opinion about for what she likes, she just downright says this, hater. That's what she said to me at first. At first, well, she said, well, what happened? And it says, plus Caitlyn catting around, what happened? And then I just put this. Sorry, I just burped there. I don't know why I would rather do that, but I would rather do it for a reason. One, you need to get something like that out of your system. So for what she said was hater for one of my comments on a video. Okay, this was like a Star versus the Forces of Evil ship. People were shipping Toffee and Moon. And I'm like, okay, this is bad. This is just wrong. And I don't mean that the video was bad. I love the video. I think it's cute. I thought that was cute because it was about like a ship from these two people. But the only thing wrong with it is this. When some people make art of it, I think that the original art of it is a Star. Instead of being a human, she was like this monster. Instead of actually being for what she was supposed to be. Like, I remember seeing one of these, and I saw her cheeks, like her cheeks on her face, not perverty, not that. I'm saying on her face. And for what was on her face, I remember seeing this. It wasn't hearts, it was diamonds. Queen Moon has diamonds. Star Butterfly has hearts. But if you are somebody who would put Star versus the Forces of Evil ship like that, and if you put like Star having diamonds instead of hearts, that makes no sense at all. You don't even see the hearts. The hearts are supposed to be their people, not like diamonds. Because that's not her. She is hearts. Queen Moon is diamonds. But if you ship somebody like that, and if they have diamonds on their cheeks instead of something else, then that's just downright stupid. And then here's this. What's so unbelievably wrong about the ship is that it's basically Toffee and Moon. Not River and Moon, not anything else and Moon, not like any kind of monster and Moon. But Moon and Toffee don't go together. Together. They don't go together. And guess why? 1, Moon hates monsters. 2, Toffee killed her mother, which has got her to hate everything like that. There could be a lot of other reasons that I can't even explain because I don't even know those reasons. But also, her family's been into like the human generations instead of the monster generations. But here's this. When you are somebody who has a great grandmother in Star versus the Forces of Evil, like Star's great grandma or something was actually supposed to be Eclipsa. And what's sad about it is that what the heck is happening? Like if you were like somebody in the Star versus the Forces of Evil universe, and when you see Eclipsa trying to marry a monster, and you're like, oh, that's so stupid, why would she do that? And however, she didn't really love the king. I can tell you that I can basically relate to Eclipsa for a reason. 1, Eclipsa doesn't like the king that she's been with. And probably the king has hurt her or something. Like, hurt her feelings or boss her around like if she was a slave. Don't do that! If you want somebody to love you, don't act like that they are your slave. And if you do, then wow, you are some kind of yandere or not. Because yanderes are not you. If you are somebody born with emotion, then that's great. You're not a yandere. You are just a normal person that could get disabilities or mental issues. But I have ADHD. My friend also has ADHD, OCD, and other stuff like that. I have the same things too. And one thing, she is afraid of ADHD. I mean, it's just depression. It's nothing wrong. I know it makes you sad and stuff, but it's nothing wrong. And then you see this. One, depression and anxiety combined together could actually be crippling depression. But just depression is, I don't even think that's that bad, even though I've never been depressed. Like, honestly, look at me. Like, I'm pale, I have pimples, but do I get through the day? Yes. If somebody backstabs me, then kick them out of your world. Kick them out of your own generation of love. Because doing that is just dumb. Like, if you see somebody who you're friends with, and if they talk behind your back, this is what I would say to them, who is talking behind their back. The person who's doing that could be anybody. But I'm just going to say to them, stop. Okay, another burp here, sorry. It was a small one, yay! But, and where were we? So if somebody was talking behind your back, and if you told somebody, and if I overheard it, and if I see them right there, then this is me. Okay, stop. Just stop. What's the point of gossiping or even talking behind your back? You're not going to get anywhere by that behavior. The only way that you're going to get there is this. Oh my goodness, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. You're just going to be the gossiper of the day. But if you are gossiping on somebody behind their backs, don't do that. If you're going to do that, then no. Don't do it. It's going to lead you to nowhere. Honestly, myself, I've tried to get attention. I've tried to get the center of attention by others, not like from parents or anything else. I would rather do it for parents because, well, only one thing for the reason why I wouldn't do it for parents. Because one, you are already your center of attention to parents. Two, parents are supposed to be your friends and guardian when you're growing up. Mostly they are your friends when you're like in your 20s, 30s, like when you're like a fully grown adult. Got something on my lip. Well, it's actually just itchy. Now here's this. My lip isn't perfect. Can you see how it moves differently? And not only that, for what I hate about my lip, is that I'm looking at it right now, but that's not what I hate about it. What I hate about my lip is that this is bigger than this lip. I'm like, oh no, gonna look weird. Because it's this lip that's bigger and not this one. You see my shirt? My favorite brand? Gorillaz? And the characters, this is Murdoch, Noodle, Tootie, Russell. If you like the Gorillaz, then you're exactly like me. I love the Gorillaz. When you see me looking for like an answer if Gorillaz, like the actual band, not the creators of the animation, was actually real. Excuse me. Then this is me. Join me and my family. Like when I like move or something, when I get to the point where I'm gonna move, then I'm gonna let you guys come in, 'cause you're my favorite. And then a while later, it's not going to be as exciting as it used to, because you're just living with your favorite band, and all of a sudden it just gets bummed out fast because you're with somebody who's like really popular. And when you're me, and when you get to that age where you're going to like get bummed out pretty fast, then that's who I am. I get bummed out fast by if I would ever like meet somebody popular and then just them moving in. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, this person just lives at my house. Like, I'm talking about if like this popular person was living at my house, and then they're like, oh my goodness, that's my favorite one, and then they just want to come to your house, and then they just get super excited, and then here's the person who actually lives with them saying, like they're bored about it. Like, I don't blame you. Like, people could get bored of living with somebody who's like really popular, but it doesn't matter. At least that you love them. At least that you still love them, instead of like boss them around. Nacho, what are you doing? Now, and here's a lot of things for what I hate about some YouTubers. Like, if people say to you, like, you got like a very high voice, that's impossible. And if that was like a man talking to you, you'll probably get triggered, because that's the type of voice that you can actually sound by. Women get high voices, men. Don't think those. Are you stupid? Are you a mouse or a man? Yeah, that joke from that, whatever it's called. I'm probably gonna do a little challenge or something. Probably like try not to laugh. I hope I wouldn't forget. Oh, it's gonna be a part of try not to laugh, but it's not really try not to laugh, because I'm supposed to be talking about my TV, or even not have this video come out. And I don't mean like actually coming out. I mean something else. Now, let's get to there. Plus, sometimes I like can get random scars because of my cats. Let's get a try not to laugh in here. Can't wait. There's nothing good. Let's do a Markiplier one. Let's do a Markiplier one. I say it twice. I know this isn't Markiplier, but I'm not gonna put that video in there. Okay, so sorry, I just need to type. You see my kitty and my other kitty that's like yawning and stuff. Markiplier. Try not to laugh. This is one of the ones that I just laughed at a lot.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back.
I'm gonna laugh at this one. Prepare for laughter. Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Sometimes I like to smoke down here.
I'm gonna try again because of something. I kind of laughed like from my belly or something. Ha ha! Wow, so very funny. Wow. No, don't laugh. You can see me in the background, I know. No! I know, Mark. No! Stop it. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm just gonna pause this. Okay. When you see me, I'm not very easy to be laughed from. I'm not that person that would just laugh at something that you think that is funny. Like, my friend Olivia thinks that, like, vines are funny. But when I see them, I'm, like, not laughing at all. I'm, like, bored. I'm like, this isn't funny at all. Like, I'm just saying that in my mind. And then she just keeps showing me, and I'm like, can I just go on my computer, please? Can I just stay on my computer and just do whatever I want? And, like, that's what I do. Like, I'm like, yeah, that, blah, blah, blah. And then I just go back from what I'm trying to do. Let's go back to this video.
Fine. Oh boy.
Oh, no. Oh, my.
No, we just started.
I know, Mark.
Be laughing this early. Good God.
This is one of the worst ones. Oh, no. Oh, no. He looked like some kind of angry raccoon.
Funny. That is not. How is that funny?
No, Nacho.
That's not funny.
Nacho. Yeah, you can see him. I love you, but no. Oh my. That's hilarious. No, I loved a little. Sorry, I'm starting over. Don't judge me. Nacho, get off.
I like to smoke down
No.
here.
See him? He's so cute. It's Stephen New.
Can I get a replay on that one?
Okay, this is making it hard. Kissing my cat on the ear.
Fine.
Bye. Sorry that he did that.
No, we just started. We cannot be laughing this early. Good God.
Oh no. No!
Why is that funny? That's not funny. That is not. How is that funny? In what world?
I love you
Not
so.
funny. Not funny.
Rapunzel, get down your hair.
What up, you fat piece of shit?
Get the fuck off my property!
That's just unexpected.
Ugh.
Sorry, I have something in my throat.
Oh my God. No.
That's pretty funny.
I know it's funny. Can't move. Are you stuck? Oh no!
It's so mean. It's so mean. You're a meanie.
You're a meanie. You died. I'm kind of laughing, but just no. No, I'm not.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I'm dying too, Mark.
Dying.
So, you violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
I'm kissing my cat. Oh no. Oh no. This is so funny though.
Why won't you die? Bravo!
I haven't seen that one before.
That'll be fine. Just think of how delicious you're gonna make. You're gonna make a great sandwich. In fact, I named you after your eventual fate. Well, we can't have the girl die, so how about the pig dies? Why is that guy still wearing a plastic bag on his head?
It's fine.
And though we'd eliminated
No.
the threat of the enemy flying planes into buildings, no one was prepared
Oh
for
no.
terrorists flying 2 buildings into the sides of planes. No one was killed, but a lot of people were surprised.
A loss of people was surprised.
When I got back around the house, because I guess he thought I was upset with him. Who steals a cheese grater? He's got the words Lysol. He stole an empty bottle of spray. What got me the most was my soap. He stole my soap. Who steals soap?
Oh my.
Who steals soap? Who does? Who? What kind of asshole? Come on, man. That's not cool.
Exactly,
Don't do that.
Mark.
Don't do that. Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, this is funny.
I swear I might have seen that one before.
Archie! Show them how American you are!
I mean, yes, that is the way we do it in America.
Oh no.
Good dog.
197.